One of my best friends, a guy named Ellia, bought a Lotus last year. It actually lived in my garage for a while because he doesn't live here in BC. He lives a whole province over in a city called Edmonton. He had the car there for about a month after we drove it there in the summer, and unfortunately he got rear-ended. In the time it took to get the car fixed, he ended up dropping it off at a shop called Sub 60 that belongs to my friends Yifan and Lee, where they did an entire restoration on the car, leaving no stone unturned. It looks completely different from when he dropped it off, and they are revealing it tomorrow night. So next clip you see is going to be tomorrow morning when I bomb over to the airport and try and catch a flight out to Edmonton.
All right, I made it to the airport and the parkade is like super empty, so I think this is a good sign. Let's see if I can get a ticket. We're in business. I am got a ticket, got through security. Flight leaves in like 30 minutes. So making really good time this morning. Really, really excited to see this Lotus.
Last clip I'm gonna film on my cell phone and then I'll switch to the camera, I promise. But I've got Ellia with me now. This is the guy that owns the Lotus, and the reason I'm out here in Edmonton, I also got my hair cut because of his recommendations. Yeah, we're just driving to his place to go pick up the Lotus and then head to Sub 60, which is the shop that built it. Yeah, I'm super excited to show you guys this car. I will pick up the actual camera once we get to Elia's house and grab the Lotus, and then we'll go from there. Shirt, look at this, look at the Lotus shirt. The After Hours Lotus Elise shirt. Look at that. You are such a nerd. But here it is. The Lotus Elise. Oh, we're gonna blow out the camera with the sun. Oh, that's okay. Holy shit. This car was silver the last time I saw it, but in the typical fashion of Sub 60, they gave it an ice white paint job. But man, like, it is a night and day difference. Look at the interior in this thing. Tilt hub, Momo steering wheel, gated shifter, the new ride height with the BC Racing coilovers, the 15-inch TE37 square with Nankang sticky tires. Man, you were right. Those tires have a huge shoulder on them. That is super, super aggressive. And the side steps, the front lip. Now, this is the best this car's ever looked. Are you happy, man?
I mean, going from Juke to Elise, who else do you know who's done this?
That is true. You are the only person I know that went from a Juke to an Elise.
I'm cooked, man.
All right, let's take it for a drive.
Battery, man.
Nice, tiny little door. Look at that thing. The world's hardest car to get into.
Dude, good luck. Do you want me to pull it out for you?
Nope. All right, we took it outside, put it in the sun so we could actually take a good look at it, and I could show you guys some of what's been done to the car over these last few months. Obviously, the biggest change is the fact that the car has been painted white instead of silver, and man, does it ever look nice. But they also added a bunch of details like this front lip, these side skirts, the TE37s in 15-inch, which is crazy because it's square. These cars actually came with a 16-17 stagger, and if you ask me, 16 is too big for the front and 17 is way too big for the back. So 15 square with some really chunky tires. Looks absolutely fantastic. Car's been brought down a little bit by some BC Racing coilovers. It's got these super cool LED taillights that I'll be sure to show you guys once the sun is set. And then there's some interior mods too, like the Momo steering wheel, the Worksbell tilt hub, and my personal favorite touch is the gated shifter. I think that just makes this car so much more visceral. It's good, it's really good. It doesn't feel anything like the car that it was last year. But yeah, we're almost at Sub 60, we're like 1 minute away.
I want a refund. This car sucks.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
The Nissan Juke is honestly an unrivaled experience.
Here we are. Yeah, I love Sub 60. I think this shop is so cool. Lee and Yifan have some incredible cars. Lee owns that red Miata with the crazy wide body kit. That thing is going to be a full-blown time attack car. And Yifan owns the white FDRX7 with the Desmond Regamasters, the REM Amiya hood, and then all the great Mazda Speed Aero parts. This shop is super cool. Every time I come here, I am jealous that this shop is here in Edmonton and not back home in Vancouver for me, because I feel like if I had a shop like this at home, I would be spending so much money and having them help out with all of our builds. But it's always a nice treat when I get out to Edmonton to be able to come and visit these guys, and I'm super happy that this is the shop that put Ellia's Lotus together, because I don't think anybody else could have done half as good a job as they did. But yeah, they're hosting a sunset meet tonight. They mentioned that Checkpoint's gonna be there, which is cool, so I've got a bunch of stickers and stuff to give out to people. We're probably just gonna grab some food and then head over to the location that we're hosting the sunset meet at. And yeah, it should be a good night. I'm expecting some really nice cars from the Edmonton area to come out and hang out, especially considering the weather's finally really good here. I'm assuming that lots of people have started to put their cars back on the road. And yeah, I'll film a bit at that event and see what shows up.
Just like we're
Alright, I think I'm done filming. I'm actually just gonna walk around and enjoy this. Sun's about to set. There's lots of cars that have pulled up here. Edmonton always comes out and puts on such a good event for us. Every time I come to Edmonton and do something car related, I'm always so impressed with how friendly this community is. Thank you Sub 60 for hosting this. I'm so glad I was able to get out here, drive Ellia's Lotus around Edmonton today. Even though it was a short trip, it was a ton of fun. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think it'll be a shorter one, but figured it'd be cool to show you what I got up to this weekend. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.